Well, we've got 1 week until gyms open up. Today I'm gonna go through how to get back in the gym, training, diet wise, what my plans are when I get back into the gym, and also announce the winner of my bulk powders competition, which I released last week. So stay tuned and let's do this. Hello people, and welcome back to Jon Sheppard Fitness. If you're new here, please subscribe, and if you enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. But today, what I'm going to be going on about is, it's going to be what I've been waiting for the last 3 months or so. It feels like it's been for years, and that is gyms opening back up in the UK. Yes, obviously gyms are opening up in other places, but this is all about UK. The British people are finally getting their wish, and they're getting the gyms back open next week on the 25th of July. It's Sunday and tomorrow is my birthday, so comment down below and wish me a happy birthday if you care. Also, I'll be announcing the bulk powders competition winner, which was doing your favourite back exercise. I will be announcing that throughout the video, so if you entered, please stay tuned and you might be a lucky winner. First of all, I'm going to talk about the diet part, because even though gyms are opening back up, the diet part is the main part of any training program. You know, if you haven't got a good diet, you will not get that physique you have always wanted to do. As we got a week to go, getting your plan is sustainable with your workout. So obviously make sure you're eating right, eating at the right times for when you're working out, because some of us have not been that fortunate to actually work out on lockdown, so they've just been eating whenever they want. When gyms open back up, it's best to actually have a meal an hour or an hour and a half before a workout. You know, get some carbs in there, and structure your diet around your workout and your whole day, because obviously you are now going to be spending more time doing what you love. So you've got to now structure your day around the gym, and you might have to structure it around a lot more than what you used to do. So whatever you're doing, cutting, bulking, maintaining, that you actually structure it around your gym times at the moment, because the gym's going to be different. Some are just walk-in still, some are you book in and you have to put in a slot. So just see what your gym's doing and then work around it like that. Now, the more important part, the more interesting part is the part we've been missing, and it is the gyms. What are we going to expect from them? I've done a video about that, so I don't need to talk through all of it, but some things I still need to mention, because if you think you can just go into your gym and work out like you used to, you cannot. A lot of gyms are now only giving you a time limit of an hour. Yeah, even less, because depending on how many members they've got and how busy it is, we don't know if a lot of people will be going back to the gym. A lot of people have spent a lot of money on home equipment, so they might feel like, you know what, I like working at home. So we do not know until they actually open. When you're thinking about what your plans used to be, I would suggest not actually doing the plans at all at the moment, because of a certain few reasons. One reason is because we don't know how we're going to be able to use the equipment. Some of the equipment might be taken out of the gym because it might be a small gym, and so they have to take out some machines that don't get used, and it might be your favorite machine, but in the gym it might be one of the ones that actually doesn't get used that much, even though you use it. So make sure that if you've got a plan, you make sure you've got alternative things that you can do, you know, because some of the machines might not be put in. It's only a small gym. Don't go into the gym working out and think you can do what you did before. The only people who can actually go back into the gym and do that is if they've bought a lot of equipment or been training in somebody else's gym and been doing their gym workouts just like normal. They're the only ones that can actually still maintain the intensity, you know, the volume, the weights, you know, the heaviness of the weights, all that. If you're going into the gym, take your time, because danger of breaking yourself. You will go out full whack thinking well, I can do that. If you've got a diary, you'll be looking at your diary thinking, right, I'll get back to that plan, I'll do that weight, I'll do that reps, and I guarantee you will not be able to do it. If you haven't been doing weights for a while, you will not have the same strength, you will not have the same rep range as before. For a lot of people, it's going to be like going back to the gym or having time out after injury or an illness. So you got to build yourself up. You got to make sure that you can get your strength back up, your stamina back up, because that is what's going to happen. I would say usually about 2 weeks would be a good time. Everybody's different, of course. All depends on what you've been doing. If you've been doing absolutely nothing, expect it to take a lot longer to get back to normal. If you've been doing quite moderate, good workouts, it'll probably take you less. And also depends on obviously your mentality, but also don't let your brain take over your heart and think that you can still lift everything, because one, you will injure yourself, two, you'll knacker yourself out, so a lot longer to recover. So you'll get DOMs and you'll just be like aching for a day or two after. So just make sure that you ease in. So I will probably do full body workouts 3 times a week, or upper, lower, and just do 4 days for that week. I wouldn't go in there 5 days, right? Give your body time to rest. Maybe have 2 days on, like upper, lower, rest, upper, lower, and have the weekend off or something like that. Or 3 full body workouts like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whenever you can fit it in. Because what you need to do is you need to work the whole of your body, get your whole body working at the same time. You're just going in there to work chest one day. Imagine all that strain on your chest. So your chest for that day is going to be absolutely sore. Will affect your other workouts the following days. If you're doing a full body workout, you're going to ache everything on the same day. So then you've got a day off where you can rest, and then by Wednesday your body should be recovered, because what I'm going to tell you next is about the intensity, and that is the next part. Don't go in there full blast. Don't go in there with maximum weights. Don't go in there with maximum intensity. You all will just burn out. You'll maybe do the first set and think, yes, I'm back to how I was. But then the second set, it will kill you off. You'll probably do less. You'll probably burn out, and then you'll probably finish halfway through the workout because you're so tired and so exhausted. What you want to do is take it easy. There's no rush, right? Going full blast for one day is not going to make you back to how you was, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint, okay? So you got nothing to gain. You're not going to lose anything from not training to the full capacity for a couple of weeks, because you've been used to not doing that anyway. So don't just think, oh wow, it's like a kid in a candy shop, and I need everything straight away, No, because what'll happen is you'll get like sugar rush, like in a candy store. You'll eat loads, go massive peak, and think, wow, this is amazing, and then bang, crash. Your muscles will just kill, and you'll be like out for the whole week because you can't move. You don't want that. You want to take your time and take it easy. There's no reason to just go on and smash it. There's no point. The last point I was going to make before I announce the winner of the actual competition and then tell you about my plan is one I haven't heard about, and this is obviously there's going to be restrictions and people working apart and stuff like that. That means you're not going to have spotters, and spotters are probably one of the most important things on when you're trying to do new PB, lifting so many reps at a certain weight. You need a spotter there to get them last few up. Having a spotter is very important to actually progress in powerlifting, in any sort of bodybuilding, because You might get stuck at a certain range of reps, but you know you can do it if you had a little hand up and a little, which is a spotter. And we're not allowed to have spotters now because, of course, we're not allowed to be close to another person. I don't know if it's going to be like that in all gyms, because I cannot see the old school gyms all working out separately, because they always have spotters. That you cannot go into one of these old school gyms and see people working out separately. They will always be helping each other to get to that next stage. So I don't know. Obviously, there's only a 1 meter rule, so I think it's going to be up to the gym. This is why I'm not looking that much forward to going back to gym. I am looking forward to going back to gym, but I don't want to be like picked on every little minute things, like if I'm stepping out the zone or I'm getting a weight and I'm not allowed to go past over a line. You know, it's just going to get, you know, it's just going to cause a lot of trouble, and people are just going to start arguing in the gyms. Also, music in gyms is been restricted, I've heard. So the volume of gyms are now going to be like so it's going to be quite silent in the gym. So I suggest to get some headphones and get your own music, because if you like working out in silence, then fair enough, but it's going to be quiet in a gym because people shout when they can't, you know, because when the gym music is loud, people start shouting, and that, you know, that's bringing out spit. But just take it easy, you know. Your diet plan, if you've got a good diet plan anyway, keep to it, you know. But just arrange it around the gym time you actually go into the gym. But most of all, just take it steady. You know, do not rush into going back to the gym, you know, and you know what, enjoy it, because it's been a long time and you never know, we could be back down on lockdown in a matter of months, you know, if there is a spike. Last week I announced I was going to be doing a competition, a giveaway, once a month when I get paid, and it's going to be something, what I want, something to do with fitness, you know, can be anything. Just to see if people actually join in, see if people actually want to get involved, you know, gets a few more people viewing, gets people getting to know the people themselves, you know. And it went terrible. I gotta admit, it went terrible. It was over the last week or so. My views have gone up quite a lot, not on like these sort of videos, but I've done a lot of press up videos and they've gone up a crazy amount. I mean, it's now over 7,000 views. For my channel, that is a hell of a lot for one video, and the other one is in the 4,000 or 5,000, you know, so that's a lot of views. But the prize was some protein from bulk powders, and I gotta admit, so people watched it, but people didn't actually enter it, and I just do not get it, why people wouldn't want to try. I know people have done these sort of videos, and I've entered some. You know, it doesn't mean you're going to win, but you're doing it for nothing. You're doing a workout for nothing. You're doing a workout anyway, so why not post a video and just do it? But the winner, Chris Fit UK or Chris UK Fit, one of the two. You know, if you're watching this, you know who you are. He did this video, and as you can see, this is quite a good workout for wanting to get big lats. It's an awesome exercise for lats. Many exercises which can hit the lats that way. So Chris, great exercise. Please send me a DM on Instagram and send me your address, and then what I'll do is I'll send some protein powder. Mate, it's not going to be a huge big bag. I was going to do that because I thought more people do, but it's got to be a protein powder, and it's a free anyway. And if you haven't had bulk powders before, maybe you might start liking them. Doing another one next month, something a bit different, you know. I did one with Alpha Elite, that was a bit better. But anyway, back to the last part of my video, because I don't make this video long, because I probably won't be getting listened to now, because people only like listening to about 3 minutes of a video nowadays. And this is about my plan. I've been going through a lot of plans in the last month or so. I've had a bulking plan, a shredding plan, a dieting plan. I was going to do this sort of plan, and obviously now I've got to stick to a plan. There's no point doing a video like this if I haven't got a plan for myself, and this is my plan. If you didn't watch the video about a week ago, I said I was going to shred, and I was going to shred, and I bet on my own son's life that I was going to stick to it. This week I've done quite well, except for yesterday. I had a bit of a cheat day, and today, obviously tomorrow probably will as well because it's my birthday, but even that won't be to celebrate my birthday, it'll be depression because I'm older. But the lighting at the moment is quite good, and I don't know what it looks like on when you watch back on the camera, but when I film myself, I'm actually looking quite good. I haven't worked out today or nothing, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut. I'm going to go through a 12-week cut, and halfway through, like when I'm about 6 weeks out, I'm going to see where I am, and depending on how I am, then I might ramp it up. You know, if I'm gradually losing weight and toning up and I'm looking better, it's going to make me want to maybe compete. I don't know yet. It all depends on how I feel, you know, how life is in general, how the situation is, you know, day-to-day life, because it's still hard at the moment with lockdown. I mean, we don't know what we're doing. Competitions are now going, and small crowds are allowed to go as well, so people can watch you compete now. So I got a reason to do that, and if I think, and a few things got announced over the last week, which were beginners. There's a UK one, I think, or the other way around. They're doing a beginners men's physique, and I'm quite tempted to go in that. And also there's a PCA one. I think they're both on the same day, so I think it's October the 10th, and I don't know. I'll see how I feel like when I'm about 6 weeks out. So in 6 weeks out, I'll tell you then if I'm gonna enter. You know, it all depends on how I feel. But I'm gonna be cutting, basically. I'm gonna be cutting for 12 weeks. I'm gonna do it like I was on prep. I'm gonna go from Monday on my birthday. I'm gonna have, if somebody buys me some birthday cake, I'm gonna eat it, right? But I'm meant to be going out as well on the Saturday, but that'll be a one-off, right? And then everything else is going to be strict. So for 12 weeks I'm going to be cutting. It's going to be very, very strict. It's going to be no crap at all. I'm not going to have no cheat days. I'm not going to have nothing bad. It's all going to be proper stuff. And of course I'll be going to the gym. Before lockdown, when I was 8 weeks out, I was about 162, 63 pounds. So by the 8-week mark, so 4 weeks, I want to be down. I want to be down to back that level. I want to be looking as good as that. So I'm basically rewinding back to how I was, and then focus again. Dieting wise, it's easy because I know I can do that. The gym, obviously, first couple of weeks are going to be hard, but I've been in this situation before I started prep. I was really ill before prep, and I am quite good at getting back into the gym. For some reason, my metabolism, when I'm healthy, is really, really strong. I don't seem to tire. I've got some awesome pre-workouts as well, so that's going to help me. So all I need to do is I'm going to take it steady for you for the first week, and then see how I feel, and then bang, I'm going to start hammering the gym, because I have been working out at home. I've been doing a lot of body work exercise as well, so my physique is good. All my goals what I had, like my shoulder, I don't feel anymore, so everything is fine with me in my body wise. So give it after a week, I will be back booming at the gym, and I hopefully can get down to about 100. If I can get down to 165-ish, 164 by the end of week 4, then I'm on goals. And that's what I was on about when I talked about like week 6, will I enter or not. If I can't get down to where I was at week 8 before, I'm not going to even attempt going into something. I want to get really good. We don't know, and you'll have to follow me and watch these videos to see how I do, you know. So thank you for watching this video. I know it's a long video, but you know what, I needed to get this out. Hope we'll enjoy the gyms next week. I'm not going to be talking about the gyms again. I might do a video of me going back into the gym on the Saturday, but we don't know if we're allowed to have cameras in there anymore, because obviously I put my camera a fair distance away, and if I'm only allowed in a certain area, I might not be able to put my camera anywhere. So they might be really strict. So we'll find out, and I'll let you know about that. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you next week.